Oh, thanks, G-Man. Well, listen, if you have always wondered how you can do more and help one another, well, we do wish that you will consider what we're about to talk about now. Now, a way to help each other that we don't talk about is through organ donation. Save 7 is a registered NPO composed of over 170 passionate health science students, designers, copywriters, and transplant coordinators using AI and social media to raise awareness for organ donation and help change the transplant ecosystem in South Africa. Now, they've partnered with the likes of the Springbok Sevens, the Organ Donor Foundation, and the Southern African Transplant Society. The organization is active across 6 medical and 3 non-medical campuses throughout the country. And here to chat to us about the incredible work that they do are Jonty Wright, Nazim Nahdi, and Matipa Letwaba. It's so great to have you all here. Thank you for joining us.
Thanks for having us.
Oh, this is very exciting. I mean, Jonty, can you tell me a little bit more? Save 7, what is it? Where did it start? What's the idea behind it?
Of course, Zoe. So Save 7 actually got started when we were in first year. And it starts with a woman called Lynette. So she's our shopkeeper, but she's also a dialysis patient in our Tygerberg unit. And she told us the story about how she and her sister have been waiting for life-saving organ transplants, specifically kidney transplants, for the past 2 years.
Sure.
And we were struck by this and realized in talking to some of our lecturers that there are over 60 organs that could be given to them each and every week, but aren't, purely because people haven't had the conversation about donating their organs after they die. And if they did, they would save up to 7 lives, which is why we started Save 7.
Okay. So, you know, it's a conversation that needs to be had, and it's something that can be done, and it means the waiting list doesn't have to be that long for individuals waiting for crucial organs. Now, how does AI play a role? Because that, for me, is very interesting.
So basically, AI has transformed medicine. It has transformed the landscape of basically healthcare service delivery as well. So what we do at Save 7, we basically use AI to make information about organ transplantation available in different languages so it can be accessible to all South Africans. We're doing this with the help of an AI-powered chatbot that basically can ask questions in different languages. You can facilitate communications with the person that you're reaching out to as well. My department, which is basically social media, we heavily rely on AI because basically it incorporates a lot of analytics and as well as basically the results that we see on social media if people are engaging with us or not. So as much as I would want to say AI is doing its work by reaching out to South Africans, we are still living in South Africa, and there's this socio-economic disparities, you know, the climate. So Save 7 is also working and planning to basically pilot outreach programs to the community so we can reach out to even more communities and also reach the missing people on social media. And we are aware that social media marketing has become oversaturated over the past few years, and we're not really looking to compete with your content creators, your influencers, or your businesses, but we encourage them to collaborate with us to basically help us, you know, share the message and help spread awareness. And I hope that the viewers at home as well can engage with Save 7 by following us on our social media pages. We are on TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram at Save 7 Lives. The 7 is in letters, basically, yeah. Okay. And no spaces, so yeah.
Okay, well, I love that you're utilizing platforms that is available because through doing that and the hard work Save 7 has done, I believe you've reached a goal or a milestone of 1 million donors. Is that correct?
Yeah, we've reached about 1 million people through our social media campaigns and underground campaigns. So we at all the campuses, we go around with little flyers. And if we don't catch them on there, we go on social media, catch them there so we can have a wide net.
You definitely have a wide net, and I believe your next goal is to set up a life pod at Tygerberg. Tell me more about that.
Sure. So this is our latest initiative, and one that we're hoping we'll be able to get more donors now as opposed to when everybody eventually dies at some stage. And it's meeting a crucial need at Tygerberg because at the moment, and it's especially prevalent because of the budget cuts that we've had, we don't have enough ICU space. Okay. And the current flow means that if somebody's identified as a donor, they can save 7 lives, but they need to go to theatre and there's a whole bunch of logistics, and that means that they have to keep an ICU bed space for 12 to 36 hours. And what that means is that the other people who need that bed, children coming with spinal injuries, other people need that ICU bed, and ultimately they get prioritized. So what we're doing at Tygerberg is, in partnership with our lecturers, we've managed to find a room and said that, what if we renovated this, and what if we made this a specific holding area for donors? We can move them there, we can care for them before they go to surgery and afterwards. We can save 7 lives, and we can also open up that ICU space for the other people to come in. And it's really a win-win.
Yes, it is. And I love that you're calling it a life pod. Yes. It is really, really special. Yeah. Now, I like to believe I am an organ donor. I'm pretty sure I filled in the box and ticked the boxes. But how can people make sure they are organ donors so that, and why is it so important for them to have these types of conversations with their loved ones?
So that's actually the easiest part of this whole thing. All you need to do under South African law is talk to your next of kin. So that's your mother, your partner, your brother, your sister, your friend, and if you're really close to them, and say, listen, after I pass on, I want to carry on my legacy. I want to save 7 people. And that's all it really takes. There's no contracts that you need to sign, no documents that need to go in. We encourage people to sign up on our website just as a declaration of intent. To say, no, listen, I do want to do this, so that after you pass on, we can tell your next of kin that you did, but ultimately it's your decision and your next of kin's decision. That's why we have the chatbot in all the languages, so that people are equipped to have this conversation, because that's all you need to do.
That's okay. So next of kin, in the event you pass, has the final say with, yes. and of course it's important for them to know that that's part of your wishes is to become an organ donor.
Exactly.
Well, I think what you are doing is absolutely incredible. How else can we contribute to Save 7?
So, I mean, starting off, you can have the conversation with your family. Like I said, that's step 1. Step 2, you can go check out our social media and you can find information about our life pod there. And we made it really fun. So if you want to start your own campaign, you can. And for students, we've incentivized you with little rewards. You can get vouchers and things like that to start your own fundraising campaign. So you can own a piece of this campaign as well, because that's ultimately what we want. You can go check out our website and get some more information there. And yeah, it's quite simple, actually.
It really is simple. Thank you for coming forward and sharing this incredible initiative. And I'm hoping, and I'm pretty sure you have reached many, many people that will now sign up to Save 7 whenever the time comes, and organ donation being extremely important. Well, to the 3 of you, thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Thank you for being here.
For
and we all know of someone who could need an organ donation someday. So one registered organ donor can save 7 lives. Now, you can visit their website and social media to register and to find out how you can make a difference.